CROWD1 is the next generation online business network. For the first time, we're giving people access to the latest tech to build their own business and earn long term. We work with the largest online industries and the best companies in e-commerce, travel, gaming, and lifestyle trends. We are the 5-minute business. Without prior knowledge, anyone can start, build, and earn money in minutes. We are 100% mobile, and CROWD1's revolutionary business model is accessible to people everywhere. Anyone can reach their goal of earning an income with CROWD1's tools and the strongest bonus plan ever. Have you ever dreamt of being first with something? Then this is your chance. Become a pioneer and change your future forever. Choose your favorite products, recommend, and get paid like never before.
Get started. Register. You register with the link or QR code you received from your sponsor. Invite. If you want others to join, show them our videos and webinars and invite them with your personal link or QR code. Choose your favorites from the C1 store. In the C1 store, choose and pick your favorite products or services to sell. Get informed. Attend CROWD1 events and webinars for the latest updates and product reveals. Hey, join the movement. And welcome to the fastest growing crowd marketing company in the world.
Okay, so I hope you guys are really excited because so are we.
I am totally excited. Huh?
It's so great to be here again, and I'm so thrilled to be part of the last event of the year. And wow, what a great year it's been, right?
Indeed. And today, we also will be launching the Epic1 Lotto product, but more about that later. Alice, I know that there are millions of new people watching us today, and I think it would be a great idea to actually go through the basics of CROWD1 and its product offerings.
I think so too. Let's do it.
Okay? So, similar to Uber and Airbnb, who own neither cars nor beds, CROWD1 does not sell any products of its own. It markets other companies' products and services. We believe it should be easy. We believe in the power of easy. Anyone should be able to do our business. To make things easy, we have developed a back office and a dashboard to work as a business tool that you can actually carry around in your business wherever you go. In your back office, we have included information, tools, and an overview to help you grow your business.
And you also have the C-Store, where we collect all the relevant information about our products. And the CROWD1 network is a global movement and a sales force that are building their business around the saying of consume, recommend, and sell.
Yes.
Consume the products yourself, recommend them to people around you, and also sell them through your network to, in all 3 instances, receive commission through a world-leading compensation plan.
So, how do you make money in CROWD1? Well, 20% goes to cover the overheads of the company, and 80% goes back to the network in different bonus structures.
And when you join CROWD1, it's important that you read up about what to expect and how to start your business in the best possible way.
So make sure to always listen and learn from the company, watch the events, the global news updates, and also check the news section in the back office. One of the main pillars of CROWD1, as we have mentioned, are the products we offer. In CROWD1, we have a variety of products. We are constantly adding more products as we're speaking for all of our users to find something they like.
A brief run through our products. We have our education.
Then we have LifeTrend, our online booking engine, where you can book your next staycation to a highly discounted price.
And last month, we launched the amazing platform of social gaming through streaming, Migster.
Yeah.
Which one is your favorite game, Carl?
Well, you know, I've always been fond of those racing games. You up for a challenge?
I'm always up for a challenge. We always encourage our members to use, recommend, and sell CROWD1 partner products. When you do this, you will get customer sales bonuses and take part of the active user pool. This is a great way to earn commission and bonus through the CROWD1 network platform.
We also have the local products of Safer, a great security app that is top of its kind in the industry. We've gotten some great testimonials from its users, actually. So if you are based in South Africa, this is a great product for you.
And in Nigeria, we have the local lifestyle trend company Tribute, where you can purchase perfumes, skincare, and a lot of other products too, to a discounted price.
Oh.
But is that all, Carl?
No. Actually, as we are speaking now, we're constantly launching new products, and today is no exception. Today is the official rollout of Epic1 Lotto.
Oh, wow. That's great news.
It is.
Indeed. A bit later in the show, we'll get more details on what to expect and how to participate. And as with all of our products, make sure that you learn as much as possible about them to be sure that you're using it correctly, and always go through the current terms and conditions.
Last event, we had an in-depth presentation of Mindo. That was really inspiring. Mindo is definitely something that you should personally use as your self-development plan for next year. Let's have a look at some highlights on what to expect.
I was so focused because I had all my goals written down.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's please bring to the stage Bedisha Larsson and Rohan Tello.
So many of you today are watching us through our social media.
That is correct. And to make our events to reach out to even more people, the stream is available through our back office, but also on YouTube and on our Facebook page.
Today, we would like to emphasize the importance of following CROWD1 in social media. Make sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter.
Right. In our social media channels, we post the latest company updates, as well as other relevant information and entertainment that you can use during your trainings and in your business.
Let's have a look which social media channels you can find us on today, and make sure that you have subscribed to each of them.
Right. Our Facebook account is dynamic and it's always updated. This is where we post news and pictures from the events and much more. And the content here, it's great to share with both your prospects and your team members. So make sure that you follow us for the updates.
You can follow us on YouTube to see more of our video content and pictures, as well as materials that we have not shown you before. Its content such as interviews, trailers, stories can be found here. One of my favorite chapters in the CROWD1 YouTube channel is 10 voices in 10 days.
Mine too. Well, it's truly inspiring to hear from all of our members. And if you want to commit to, for example, 10 voices in 10 days, just make sure that you contact us at impactor@crowd1.com.
Twitter is a condensed and fast way of gaining a quick company update. The most visual medium is Instagram. So why not check out our stories right now for some amazing pictures?
Right. And we also have our newest social media channel, Telegram. It's available for you to join so that you can receive news and information about what's going on in the business.
And let's not forget about the CROWD1 blog, which is updated every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Exactly. So just to summarize, make sure to follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Hannah Kimblad.
Wow, what a year we've had. Today we're holding the last event of the year, and I want us to look back a bit on some of the amazing things we've done together over 2020. We started the year with a company-ran event in Manila with thousands of people from all over Asia traveling in. We then continued to the amazing Durban, and we got to see people from all over the continent. And I must say, we celebrated together in true style. We also had a great after party at the Durban Marine World that I'm sure we will not forget in the first place. You at home who were there knows what I'm talking about. And I'm sure that you will treasure these moments forever. After this, the world's circumstances changed, and we adjusted our concept of events into online events. With this new concept, we've managed to reach an even wider audience. We will now reach several million viewers every month. Also remember that our events can now be found online, as usual in your back office, but also now, since a few events ago, you can find them on Facebook and YouTube. We still encourage you to register in your back office for the ticket, though. Coming to the year end, we always have a lot of encouragements to plan for the future, which we of course should do. But I want to personally challenge you for the end of the year to make a list of all your achievements and go through how far you've come in the year, in your business and privately. And of course, how many online events have you held this year? If that answer is 0, I challenge you to hold at least one online event in your group or team every month for the coming year. A great thing to do is to schedule your internal online event just after the official company event. This way, you can start working immediately with the news and tools shared with you on the events. Great, right? Let's create some great new habits for the new year. And before I leave you for this time, I will share with you a visual memory with some of the highlights from our past events over the years. So please enjoy, and let's continue to create memories together.
Now it is time to welcome to the stage Jens Lauritsson for an update on the CROWD1 C-Store.
Hi, nice to see you. I'm here with an update from IT. First, we're going to talk about the new C-Store. We have a beautiful new design. Looks a lot cleaner, easier to find what you need. Also, with help of the new filter tabs at the top of the web page, where you can filter the type of product you're searching for, so you will find it straight away. Under each logo, we also have added descriptive text with a short explanation about what the product is all about. And you can also click the Learn More button to read more in-depth information about that product. To the side of that button, we have a login or sign-up button, depending on your status in that particular product. What we also have coming soon is more granular status of each product, so that you can see, for example, if you have a LifeTrends Platinum membership, if you have a Mixter subscription and the end date of that subscription, also if you have active Epic1 Lotto tickets and so on. So we're really looking forward to that. The next thing I'm going to talk about is the Mixter integration, which is now more or less complete. All members have been invited as of the end of November. We had a massive successful rollout using really groundbreaking technology, a lot of really cool stuff happening behind the scenes. And we also have some nice stuff coming soon. Like I mentioned, the subscription status. We will also have tournament data sent to our system about what tournaments are active and what is active and who the winners are. Migster also have vouchers, as you can see here, that we launched a while back. And when you are in the vouchers, you are able to buy a multiple pack of vouchers and then share them with your friends. When they receive the voucher in their back office, they have a sharing button to the right. And then when they click that button, it will autofill the voucher code into the redeem voucher page. It's only one click away to use a voucher that they have gotten sent to them. So really, really nice improvement to the system to make it easier for people to sign up with an active subscription in Migster. So the next big thing that we've been working on all autumn here is Epic1 Lotto. So the Epic1 Lotto integration has been really a lot of work, especially together with Migster, that we're doing it at the same time. It's been awesome work from our entire IT team to push 2 of these major products back to back. And we're doing, as usual, a staged rollout. So some users will have access today, and then it will be rolled out during the next couple of weeks to make sure that everything goes smoothly and we don't have too many hiccups. It's impressive work to get these kinds of advanced systems work this seamlessly together. We want it to feel like one system to all of you users, and a lot of things are happening behind the surface. We also have some smaller other IT updates. For example, the back office that you're all using every day, it's getting continuously updated. I'm pretty sure you see new features here and there every other week, and it's an ongoing work, and we will continue to deliver on this. And you will see a lot of exciting news during the first half of this 2021 coming up. And the financial reporting is something that we've been working on behind the scenes for a while. It's a new function in your earnings page where you can click a button to get a form where you can choose a from and a to date to be able to see how much money you have earned in total in a certain amount of time. Perfect for reporting income in your countries where you live, and also to get a better overview for your own bookkeeping. Another thing that's been launched just a week or 2 back is saved logins for Migster. We wanted it to make it easier to casually play games when you sit on the bus and you just want to play some Migster games fast and easy. You don't have to log in anymore. You can save your login and just be automatically logged in, one click away to play the games. So it's a big improvement there. We will not be able to add this to CROWD1 for security reasons, of course. You have your business point stored there, so we don't want that. But for Migster, when it's only gaming, it's safe to store the login in this way. So I hope you're happy with all the improvements, and I hope that you will be patient and will be very happy when it's your turn to be invited to Epic1 Lotto once we roll this out. And would like to thank you all very much for listening. Bye.
Hey everyone, Max Migster here to show you some of the great games we have on Migster. Let's take a look. First off, we have Banana Run, a fun adventure game where you play a hungry, banana-eating monkey. Sprint through the beautiful map, collecting bananas and coins whilst dodging bats, spikes, and notorious hedgehogs. Jump around to play against all of your friends and win some amazing prizes. X-Wing Fighter. This game is perfect for you Star Wars fans out there. Fly through the galaxy, exploring different planets, fighting off enemy TIE fighters, and restoring peace to the galaxy. It's an amazing game you gotta check out. Candy Bubble is a fun game for everyone. Play the Candyland Saga and travel the mystic lands of Candy Bubble. Challenge your friends in tournaments and climb the leaderboard. Next up is Gucci Grip. It's a beautiful game mixing the classic 80s retro style with the new. Glide down the highway and into the sunset. A game for everyone, even the non-skaters. Spider-Man Mysterio Rush. This well-known superhero will wow you with this game. Swing through the city of New York and fight off bad guys. Complete missions and challenge your friends. Diamond Rush. This is one of those games you just can't get enough of, with new fun puzzles always pushing you to the next level, challenging friends, family, and people all over the world for a shot at the title. Bunnicula Juicy Bites. This game is pure fun. Fly Under the Moonlight is a vicious carrot-eating vampire bunny. Climb the leaderboard and win all of the great prizes. I haven't got enough time to show you all the amazing games we've got here at Mixter, and I can't wait to play and compete against all of you. See you there!
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sverker Karon and Celeste Kapellen.
Online gaming has been around for a longer time than many of us might think. For the past 70 years, social gaming has grown into the multi-billion-dollar industry that it is today. Sverker, it has now been a month since the rollout, and we would like to recap a few basic facts for all of you playing.
Yes. As you might know, every journey starts with a first step, and in your Mixer journey, it's the sign-up. We have prepared a simple step-by-step guide on how to sign up in Mixer.
Let's have a look.
Welcome to the Mixter Sign-Up Guide. To get started, tap the menu in your back office. Then select C-Store. From here, tap on the Mixter banner. Then tap on the Go to Mixter button. Tap the Sign Up and Play button. Enter your details. Tap to move on. Choose a subscription that suits you. Tap Select. Select a payment method. Tap to proceed. Enter your payment details. Tap to proceed. That was easy. Now you can play games, compete with friends, enter tournaments, and win amazing prizes. Good luck and have fun.
Do you all feel that the steps of signing up are now clear? Let us take you through them again. 1. Enter C-Store and the Get Mixer button. 2. Choose your subscription plan. 3. Choose a payment method. 4. Enter your payment details. And 5. Create your Mixter profile and press confirm. Welcome to Mixter.
Simple as that. By the way, Celeste, have you bought any presents for the coming holidays?
No, it's so difficult to find presents that people really appreciate. Do you have any ideas?
Yeah. Actually, I have a great idea. Mixter is the perfect gift for everybody. Men, women, boys and girls. And with your gift vouchers, you can give people a present that lasts for many, many hours, days and months. For the coming holidays, we have also made a document that you can print and give to the people in person. And you can also enjoy the gift yourself if you play together with your friends in the Mixter tournaments. By the way, I have a present for you.
Oh. Well, thank you, Sverker. This is truly amazing. Now, before we go, let's have a look at how these vouchers work.
As part of the tournaments, we have a number of brand partners like Levi's, Adidas, and Red Bull. And more brand partners will be added over time. The last one to enter is Virgin Active with their unique online workouts. The tournaments sponsored by them will give great opportunities to win exclusive prizes And at the same time, we are building our brands together.
Lovely. Can you explain a bit more how it works with the tournaments?
Yes. We have daily, we have weekly, and we have monthly tournaments. And the prices, they vary from T-shirts and bags to computers and travel vouchers. You find all the ongoing tournaments in the Mixter back office. Choose the tournament you like to join and just challenge the game.
Before we go, Sverker, tell me, where do you see Mixter in the future?
The journey has just begun, and we are still in the launch phase. Let's have a look into a near future. In 3 to 5 years, it's definitely possible for Mixter to have reached 100 million gamers and more. Some fresh news from the gaming industry. A competitor who is an online multiplayer platform with around 150 million active players. They are going to the stock market this December with a valuation of $8 billion. If we do this right, together with you, our powerful crowd, we can do that journey too. And the big difference with that platform and Mixter is that we share the profit. If we make $8 billion, most of that money goes back to the crowd.
Wow, that sounds like the future is bright, Sverker.
Yes, indeed. Thank you so much for being here today, and I hope to see you soon in the leaderboards in Mixter.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will now learn how to duplicate through Mixter by none other than Magnus Larsson.
Hello everyone, and it's a pleasure for me to be here to speak to you today. And today, first of all, it's so exciting. We are launching a new product, the Epic1 Lotto. Besides Epic1 Lotto, we also have launched Mixter, of course, and Life Trends. But with products, we also come opportunities. So we need to understand and learn how the bonuses are distributed. So actually, I'm going to show you a couple of slides. Now, you recognize this slide from the compensation plan, of course, but not everyone understands how it works. So let me show you. Let's say the company makes €100 in profit, or as we can say, 100% in profit. The first thing, 20%, is always the customer discount. Secondly, it's always going to be a cost for the company. So now we put aside 15% as a cost, a direct cost for the company. Now, 65% is left on the first table. That table, then it's moved over to the second table. And from this €65, or 65% left, 15% goes to direct sales bonus. That is how you get paid directly from your customers. Secondly, 25% goes to the active user pool, which I'm going to explain in a minute. The remaining funds is then moved over to the third table. And here it's distributed 40% to the CROWD1 rewards, 40% goes also to the residual, the monthly residual, and 20% is the company profit. When you make a sale or you sponsor anyone and they purchase, for example, they buy a Mixter subscription, every time someone's doing that, you will earn customer sales bonus. And the more customers you get, the more customer sales bonus you get. The active user pool. This is so interesting. Every product has their own product group, or pool, as you say. Of course, you have travel, like Life Trends. You have the Mixter active user pool. You have lifestyle. And of course, more to come as Epic1 Lotto. This distribution chain works in all our separate products. One of the best ways to actually move to the next level in how to earn more money or commission is actually to get more customers. And for example, if you have people that want to travel, then you use Life Trends product. And from there on, 25% of all customers come in there goes to the Life Trends pool. Same goes with Mixter, Epic Lotto, and all future products. How to work with the active user pool? How do I qualify? Number one, you of course need to use the product yourself, which makes sense. So when you're using the product, using and buying, you get one share in the pool from your own purchase. So in a way, you can say, you actually get rewarded for using the products. Fantastic. Now, how do you get more shares in this active user pool? That's easy. For every person that you sponsor who are using the products, you get also 1 share for each person. This means the more people you sponsor using the products or telling them to use products, the more shares you get in the active user pool. I hope this is explaining it good enough so people understand how to work with all these products. The qualification period is depending on your own purchase. So if you buy for 1 month subscription on Mixer, for example, you're qualified for 1 month in the active user pool. Therefore, you can also buy the 6 months. That means you qualify 6 months in the active user pool. But of course, the best option is for you to buy the 12 month. Then you are active for the whole 12 months in the active user pool. I hope this clear up a lot of things and that you go out and get a lot of customers. Talk to you soon. Thank you to everyone.
Thank you, Magnus. Now we are preparing something very magical up on stage.
Please, ladies and gents, get ready for the master, Joe Lavero.
Hello, CROWD1! Are you ready for some more magic? Just came back from China. I brought something unique. Real Chinese rings made in Germany. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 solid steel rings.
This thorn in my side is from the tree. This thorn in my side is from the tree I planted. Ooh, it tells me
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. What? No, what? There you are. This is Olga. Olga, my half-sister. She's only half the woman she used to be. Olga, you are fired. Thank you so much. You've been very, very good, audience. Of course, the best audience we had. That's you, and that's very important. So sit back, relax. I have some impossible. It's nothing. That's what are you doing? Impossible.
voice inside your head you refuse to hear. I'm the face that you have to face, mirroring your stare. I'm what's left, I'm what's right, I'm the enemy. I'm the hand that'll take you down, bring you to your knees. So who are you? Yeah, 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 who are you?
So welcome to the talk show segment of today. And as we've mentioned before, we find it really important and also inspiring to showcase and highlight the impact many of you are contributing to, and also the social entrepreneurship that many members are creating around the world. And one of CROWD1's main purposes is to create a platform to empower people to make themselves financially secure by offering a global network and global products that you then can sell locally, and also allowing you to give back to your communities and create impact for the better. Now, today we'll be highlighting some of CROWD1's impactors who will be sharing their impact stories and social entrepreneurship to hopefully inspire you all on how you can create impact in your community around you. And it is truly by inspired leadership and good examples and also social entrepreneurship that we can make a positive impact in the world together. And this also applies to our belief that each and every person knows best what their community needs. We don't aim to come from the outside with sort of the big idea and tell you this is how you should do it to be successful. Instead, we want to really empower you, all of the CROWD1 members, leaders, and teams, empower you to change your lives yourselves and use your own knowledge, experience, insights, and expertise to improve both your own life, your business, and of course, the life of the others around you or in your communities. And CROWD1's core belief is that the positive impact CROWD1 can have as a company is to help you, its members and leaders, to take ownership of your own future by empowering you and facilitating you to do so. So let's start by getting inspired and listening to empowering stories of impact and social entrepreneurship with some of our really amazing CROWD1 impactors. So with me here today in the talk show corner, I have 3 impactors who have flown in from different parts of the world. And I say welcome to Arthur, Nem, and Alan. Great to have you here. I'm happy that you could make it here.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you.
So instead of me introducing you, I thought that I would give you an opportunity to introduce yourself. And Arthur, I wanted to start with you because you have an interesting story. I mean, you were a wrestling coach not long ago, and then suddenly you're in a network like CROWD1. Tell us.
Yes, hello everyone. So this is my first network marketing company ever. So I have been 8 months with this amazing company. And previously I was a wrestling coach. I'm a multi-time champion in Estonia, in Nordic countries. And I was also a teacher, gymnastic teacher. So, and suddenly, when the first Corona came, the schools were closed, the sports club was closed, and one of my friends, he introduced me to CROWD1. And of course, first time into networking, I didn't understand anything, but I jumped in. So, and it has been a completely different life right now with CROWD1 because this friend, he's not active anymore. So I was quite building the team with my best friend, and I was attending her trainings, I was attending Mr. Peter's trainings, and what I really love about this company that as we are saying, anyone can do it. Anyone. It doesn't matter what is your background, where are you from. So just have your smartphone, just be on the trainings, and the company is teaching us how to be an entrepreneur, how to think as successful people are thinking. So because successful people, they think differently. That's why they are successful. So, and yeah, I'm really, really grateful for that friend who introduced me. And I'm really grateful for Mrs. Lotta Spjut, Mr. Björn, of course, and Mr. Peter Jacobson, who has been on every Sunday on my list. And yeah, amazing, amazing journey. And of course, I'm doing now for a couple of months, I think, with Mr. Björn Arnstedt and Mrs. Lotta Spjut, the global presentation. So that's also, and it's, for me, it's all about the growth. It doesn't matter like what rank you are, but it is about the growth, you know. I am different person, I can tell today, and I really, really love it. Yeah.
What a truly inspiring story, and also shows that it's really the intention, it's the grit, the resilience, and the doing.
Yes.
Wow, thank you for sharing,
Thank
Arthur.
you so much.
Really interesting. And Nem, I know you also have an incredible story of how you joined CROWD1.
Yeah, obviously, that has impacted my life and then future. It will definitely change. To go back to my introduction, Nem Thaba, originally from Nepal, but I'm settled in the UK because of my background with British Army that I served for. Because I come from the different country where I was born and grown, so I've got socially connected with so many communities. And those people who know me, known as a community leader, social worker. But on the other hand, I was a part of a networker as well, wanting to do something different, wanting to change something. Because the last part of the community that I come from are out of the country, looking for a job, trying to change their better way, but they're locked up with the work culture. We have to work for someone else, otherwise we can't live in that country. So I was trying to find it myself, but I wasn't really finding anything true that could drive. And then suddenly, for the past 2 years, I worked for the council. Past 2 years, I was trying to do something challenging. I faced quite a lot of challenges. I was living okay, but I wanted to do something different. But suddenly, Corona and COVID came suddenly, all of a sudden. The day the global lockdown announced, the day I was introduced to CROWD1, and that is very memorable. And I took about 2 weeks, couple of weeks to study. On 15th of April, I decided CROWD1 is not just for me. CROWD1 is for everyone out here. And this is the company that I'm going for the rest of my life. And I need to expose myself in the public and take this challenge forward. And it will definitely, of course, has impacted my life. I know where I'm going in the future. It has, since then, I've been doing calling Zoom calls in Nepali language every day for the past 8 months. And I'm going to continue for as long as it needs to continue. During those days, I have got the people who come for the testimonials. Someone who got accidentally, totally damaged, he's paralyzed, cannot move below his neck. Only 3 fingers he can move. He has become a coordinator at Star One in last week.
Wow.
And imagine what life we can say and thank you. And so there are many more. I have even got the groups of people physically challenged. They are known as disabled people. Who are not treated as back in Nepal, not treated don't have that facilities to look after them. They are a group of people, and I'm supporting them. There are a group of people who need this education, leadership, so they feel not just financially, but also psychologically freedom and change their life, so they know without taking any full-time job, they can live on with. And the technology, the COVID has not affected. Only thing is the technology, and that has rather pushed up. So I want to introduce this to everyone very well. I'm so passionate with, and that has impacted.
Oh, Nem, thank you for sharing it so passionately with such enthusiasm and really a true impact story, and also bringing in the diversity and also minority groups. It's so important. Thank you, Nem. We'll talk more. And Alan, tell us about you and your story in CROWD1.
Well, yeah, I got involved with CROWD1 in 2019. I was fortunate enough to meet Mr. Jonas and Mr. Anthony, and I picked up on the energy, the vision of where they wanted to drive CROWD1, and I just basically went for it. So we've been working with CROWD1 ever since. But what you're saying before about making an impact in communities, I've got to take a little step back before I go on to that, because when we flew in, to Sweden, one of the masks drop down. Help yourself before you help others. And that's what I think it's about, impacting the communities as well. But through CROWD1, we've seen so many people who've managed to help themselves, whether it's get out of debt, whether they've managed to secure a home that they maybe not had before. So it's really making an impact into people's families. But it goes even further with a bigger vision. And if I may give you an example of helping yourself first, we've worked very hard in CROWD1. It's an amazing company. We've watched the huge journey it's gone on, and many, many more years ahead, which I'm looking forward to with it. But if I give you this example, it was one of the ladies in the team, and she's based in Kyrgyzstan. So we've got groups in many different countries. I won't mention the names, but she lost a family member. And while she was grieving about this family member, her son took very ill, little 2-year-old boy. went into hospital, diagnosed with a brain tumour. Yeah, so the diagnosis wasn't a long time. They didn't have a surgeon who could perform the operation. So there was quite a hefty fee to have a surgeon to help save this little boy's life. So I work very closely with my business partner, my friend, Sergei Kocherin. He's an amazing gentleman. He's travelling at the moment. He was hoping to be here, but, for different travel restrictions, he couldn't make it. And he rings me up and he said, Alan, there's a little boy, there's a lady who's a team member, and he's got a brain tumour, but they've got to fly in a surgeon over to do it. And because of the cost against what was available to the lady, she couldn't afford it. So within a heartbeat, we said, let's us fund it. Let's us do it. Let's fund that. It's a little boy. So we were going to fund it, and then we thought, let's make a bigger picture of this. And this is nothing to do with the company. Nobody even knows I'm saying this now. It wasn't done because of any other reason apart from helping this little boy. So what we did is we created our own group, CROWD United Giving, and we got other people who put some funds in together to fly in the surgeon. The operation was a great success. That little boy is still alive today. Now, that to me is impact. It's not just about what you can do for yourselves, it's what you can do for others. It's passing it on, paying it forward. And CROWD1, I've seen help so many people around the world. And that's just one story. I know it's happening in many different communities around the world, many different teams. But for me, there's a little boy who's alive today whose mother, who was grieving anyway, has now got that little boy to grow. We've got the pictures of it, the videos of it. It's amazing. So social impact is huge. It can happen.
Yet another, mind-blowing story, and also showing the intention of what happens when people come together and do it with the intention of compassion and really helping out. We need more people like you in the world, looking at the world today. Arthur, Nem, Alan, thank you so much for being such role models and such great impactors for the work that you do. You're all truly sources of inspiration, and stay safe and healthy. And I want to conclude by mentioning that we have found that there are so many people, in addition to my three guests, that are in the CROWD1 world that have used their earnings from CROWD1 not only for themselves, but also in a genuine way, and also as a major force contributed to their communities. And that is also why we want to give our local heroes, our impactors, a global platform with CROWD1 in which to be seen and acknowledged for the social impact work that you're all doing. And as an impact diplomat myself, I really want to say I'm so proud of hearing all these stories and to see that you all are truly catalysts for change and impact. And a bit later today, we're going to learn more about the new lottery, Epic1 Lotto. And we're excited to announce that for Christmas, we've decided to give part of the proceeds from Epic1 Lotto to a charity, the Global Fund for Children. And our donation will support this charity's work in empowering and educating ways to smaller local children's organizations across the world. And as time goes on, we'll of course be sharing how this amazing initiative is progressing and also about the donation, so stay tuned for that. But now, my friends, let's regroup as I'm going to sit down with the founder and also the newly appointed CEO of CROWD1 in another interview. Stay tuned. So a warm welcome to my talk show corner here, where I am joined by the founder and CEO of CROWD1, Jonas Ekwerner, of course, and also Johan Westerdahl. So a warm welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Johan, I thought I would start with you. You're currently the CEO of CROWD1, and I mean, the company has had a tremendous growth, really astonishing, and you're also scaling very quickly. And in your role, how has this year been for you?
I would start with saying how honored I am to taking on this role as the CEO and to work with all the great people, the hardworking people, both in the company and in the network, all of you out there. But 2020, I joined in January when we were around 1 million affiliates around the world. And then we have become 10, we have become 20, and we're even more than that today. So it has been a very great year in many ways. We have also had the opportunity to launch Live Trends, Mixter as a fantastic product, and today the Epic1 Lotto. So I would say, like the name of the last product we're launching today, it's have been an epic year.
And I know that the motto of the company is impossible is nothing, and the power of easy, and the motto and vision of you, Jonas, as well as the founder. How have you seen this year? I mean, you've grown from 1 million, you've grown to 20 million. What do you see in the forefront?
Yeah, it has been a a very special year, of course. The world have changed a lot, and so there is a lot of new things happening every week. You never know what's happened the upcoming week or the upcoming month. So we have been changing a lot of things this year. We have been, even that we are an online company, we have been very much online in a very short period of time. And it has been a huge challenge. But all the people in the company, in the management, have been working day and night to be able to upscale the business. And now in the end of the year, we are really prepared for the future, and we have learned a lot of things. And going from 1 to 21 million in a year, it's exciting, but it's also a really big thing to be able to handle. But we have done it.
And it's nearly like looking at this year, we call it an unprecedented year. I mean, of course, we have had a pandemic and all of what that has involved. But I mean, the unprecedented growth that you mentioned that Crowd1 has had, what kind of challenges does that imply? Ewan, if I start with you.
I mean, when an organization grows like this, I mean, we are 21 million people today in the network, that the biggest challenge is to get the company, the internal organization, to grow at the same pace, to be able to serve all the affiliates doing a great job out there around the world, to be able to meet their expectations on all different markets. And yes, there have been a number of challenges. I mean, we have just relaunched the C-Store. There is a new product already ongoing to upgrade that next version. So we are all the time needing to find the right people to get this going. And we have been very lucky and got a number of fantastic people into the company during this year. And we have just moved to a much bigger office where we are able to get the groups together in a better way and to get the workflow and the processes up and running in a smoother way. So we moved in last week, and that is really something that I'm looking forward to see how that will help us to serve and to be a better partner for everyone.
And Jonas, I'm thinking, speaking of challenges, of course, the challenges creates possibilities. But looking at your vision, and this is sort of maybe exceeding events every single month, and every single month there's launches. I mean, there's so much going on behind the scene. How do you sort of facilitate all of that, and how can the vision continue to grow and keep on leveraging?
First of all, a big reason that we are where we are today is the amazing people in the company. And I will take the opportunity to thank you, Johan, for the great job you do every day. Sometimes I try to leave the office to be the last person at the office, but I fail very often because there's always people there. And the group of people in the company is growing every week. And as I said before, they have been working day and night. And we have just started. It's really cool that we are the amount of people in the network that we are, but we have just started. And I remember like 6 months ago when there were some journalists said that we wasn't deliver any products and services, not enough with products and services. And I don't hear so much from them anymore. Because as you say, we deliver every month with higher speed than any other company in the history, in this industry before us. And we will in 2021 and 22 go on with the same speed. Because now we know how to do it. And we have a streamlined organization. And as much as this year have been a very strange year, a very tough year, it have also helped us to be much better than we probably would have been without everything that had been happening in the world.
And of course, I mean, a company with such exponential growth, growing so fast, scaling so fast, of course, you have to have the best of the best. And I mean, you have an amazing team, but also it requires quite a lot of leadership, not least that we live in a world where you work remotely, you're more digitalized. How do you see that in your role as a CEO or leader in general? How is leadership evolving?
I mean, the hard parts of being a leader in the last year has been that people are, as you say, remote. We are having digital meetings, we have digital events, we are not meeting people directly where you can feel and touch each other in the sense of driving the force, power, emphasis over to other people in a different way. So I say that one of the largest challenges is to get the information going out in a positive way, going the power out to people around, both in the organization, but also in the network, to get everyone involved and get the feeling that they are a part of something bigger that is growing and that is really running forward. It's not just moving forward, it's running, it's on full speed ahead. So that is probably the toughest parts of it. But as Jonas said, we have a tremendous team, both internally and leaders in the network that are fantastic of driving this, and we are getting better and better. But still, we have a lot of things to improve for 2021, and that will be one of the major challenges for next year, to get all the processes and the information and this type of powerness out to everyone. And and one more thing, you need to trust people. You need to work with people you trust and let them go forward, do the things, because you can't be there. When you don't sit together, you can't be there all the time to guide them. You need to have clear information, discuss things, and then let people drive the power, the projects, or whatever it is for themselves.
And I guess that's also a really good piece of advice, because I mean, the members that you have, the 21 plus million members, are in their sense their own franchise and their own company, and also needing advice on leadership when you grow and scale. So what would you say, Jonas, to all the members out there? What do they need to think about? Now we're coming to the conclusion of a year, 2021, it's going to accelerate. What's in line for them? What should they be thinking of?
First of all, I want to thank them, all the members around the world, because what we have done this year is something that no one have done before us. And we have not only been breaking all former records in online network, in the network industry, we have been beating most records online. Of course, when we do that at the same time as we have the global lockdown with the pandemic, a lot of the networkers have been they have done things that no one have done before. Great leadership have been formed around the world, and it's a privilege for us as a company to have this global network, and it's growing really, really fast. But I wouldn't change it for anything, because I know that with what we have inside the company and what we are preparing for the next year, together with the global leadership, will change everything. And sometimes, and finally, it's also important to understand that even that we have this tremendous growth, and are bigger than most companies in the industry. Actually, we are the biggest. It's important to understand that we are a little bit more than a year old. Most companies, after 1 year, they are startups. They are trying to find a red line in the business. We had to grow up really, really fast and do things that companies that have been in the business for 10, 20, 30 years struggling with. And we had to learn how to handle it within like 1 year. Again, the crew of people that we have in the company, I wouldn't change them for anything.
And looking at the turnover that you've made, I mean, it is an amazing journey that you are doing, and you're also paving the way for the industry. So last but not least, what do you look forward to in 2021, Johan?
I look forward to see this growth continue and even take off even more, because I think we have so much fantastic products in the pipeline, so much fantastic people around us that can do this, and this could be a year even better than 2020. So I'm really looking forward to 2021 with a very, very positive mindset and a lot of energy.
And Jonas, Mixter, Epic Lotto, I mean, a lot has already been launched.
Yeah, it's great products, great services, but it's nothing compared to what we are going to do in 2021. I have been saying it this year, but the preparations that we have done with products and services that I know that people, hundreds of millions of people around the world will love, and they will also change the life for hundreds of millions of people. We are soon ready to deliver things that will, people will be amazed, and 2021 for sure will be better than this year. That's for sure.
Well, I'm sure I and all the members look forward to be blown away. And thank you so much for all that you're doing, and the best of luck going forward. Merry Christmas and stay safe and healthy. And with that, I want to hand over the word to my colleague, Carl Dial.
Now we will have the opportunity to hear from not only one of CROWD1's most recent presidents, but also a TED Talk speaker and an inspiration to all the people around her. Please welcome to the stage, Lotta Spjut. Pleased to see you, Lotta, and congratulations to your new title.
Thank you very much.
How does that make you feel?
Yeah, of course, it feels fantastic.
So tell me, how long have you been working with CROWD1?
Actively, I have been working since March this year.
Okay.
But I started CROWD1 in January.
Wow, inspiring.
But I was a little slow in the beginning.
I'm really looking forward to hear your testimonial. So what can I say? The stage is yours.
Thank you very much, Carl. Okay, so I will actually not give exactly a testimonial. I will speak about impact. And I know that every one of us, we have been impacted of someone in life. Positive impact or negative impact. And also all of us have also made an impact in other people's life. And this is something that we can choose if the impact from us should be a positive impact or a negative impact. So I want to start to actually go back a bit to really look what is impact about, because it's connected to something called TFAR. And that is that the thoughts are always coming first. The thoughts brings our feelings. And our feelings will lead to an action or to a non-action also. We think that it's always need to be an action, but a non-action is actually also an action. And this brings the results. And if this result will be positive or negative, is actually up to each and one of us. And that's also how we can make an impact in other people's lives. So let's start with the I. So I is about integrity. To be the same person all the time. If someone is watching you, or you are with someone, or when you are alone. That's the integrity. Also to get inspired. And I used to say that a big enemy of us is to compare with other people. Because when we start to compare, we always will end up as the loser. There will be faster, there will be longer, shorter people and whatever. And we also tend always to compare with people that is already done what we are now supposed to do. So instead of comparing, get inspired by these people. So that's also an I in the impact. Get inspired. The M in impact is standing for motivation. And there is two types of motivation. You have the inner motivation and you have the external motivation. And the inner motivation is the most important. That's your long term. And that's always connected to you having a why and what your why really are. That's the motivation that will make you do the things even when you don't feel for it. The external motivation is an event like this, or you are listening to a motivational speaker, or you are, money can also be external motivation, but this is short term. Because if this motivation was something that should lead everyone to success, everyone watching an event should be successful. But the thing is that we forget things very fast. So you need to work on your inner motivation. That will be the long term to your success. So then we come to the A in impact. P in the impact, and that is the persistence. And the more seeds you plant, you have heard this many times from Mr. Peter Jacobson also, the more seeds you plant, the more you will harvest. And also to always, I used to tell to all the people I meet, become best friend with no's. Collect no's, because that will help you a lot. The other P in impact is, for me, praise people to success. And that means that many people come into this business and they don't have the belief in themselves. Borrow out your belief in them until they have their own belief in themselves. And then also, of course, always praise people for the small steps also. Because a new person that maybe do something that is not that big for you, but for that person it can be a universe. So always praise people where they are. Now we come to the A in impact, and that is attitude, of course. Because attitude is almost everything. So you can either build or break yourself or your business, depending on what attitude you have. So who are you when the storm is coming? Are you the one that is giving up, or the one that is finding a way to ride the storm out? Action, of course, is also an A in impact, because people want to follow. People want to follow people that is actually happening. Where something is happening, that is where people want to go. You don't want to follow a car standing still on the parking. So give people a sense of urgency. And that is also something that you will see will happen a lot for the impact in your team and also for yourself. The C is standing for consistently. And that is to do these small, simple things that is so simple so you tend not to do them. And this can be about writing your why down, writing your goals down. You might have your why, you might have your goals, but you don't write them down. And to use the 6 most important thing list when you are the boss and you are the employee. A very simple tool, but so simple so we tend not to do it. And think about an airplane. It's really, really tough for the airplane to go up, to lift. That takes the most fuel. When you are up in the air, it's not the same thing. And same thing if you need to start all over again and again and again. It takes a lot of energy. And C, coach the people the right way. Many people think that coaching is about giving the answers, but coaching is about giving the right questions so the people find the answers themselves. And the last letter is the T. And of course, being teachable. Learn something new every day. And teamwork. That's, of course, the T for teamwork. Have your culture clear and work this together with your team. Have the ethics and also the rule that treating other people the way that you want to be treated. A very simple rule that I think that every one of us can really bring forward and do also ourselves. So work with this, because all of these will make a huge impact for you, but also for the team and the people around you. And that's a way how we can make a positive impact. And remember, it starts with your own thoughts.
Wow, thank you, Lotta. And now we will get a word of wisdom
And training.
from CROWD1 business philosopher, Peter Jacobson.
Welcome, everyone, to a new session of some golden nuggets for your success. And the theme of this couple of minutes is attitude of gratitude. And that could be a pretty fitting theme for the seasons we're going in, the Christmas and holiday seasons, where many people have nothing, and we can focus on what we actually have, what we can give, because you are here to impact the world and the people around you. And if you look at the world, there's a lot of things to do. And if we take a look at the word, gratitude comes from grateful. And grateful is actually two words. It's great and full. So when you are full of great, that means you're grateful. And then good things will happen. This is the life challenge for you. And that is, you can have more and do more because you can become more than you already are. And you know, William James, the great philosopher, I use him a lot of times because he made such a great one-liners. And the one thing made an impact on me was his statement. He said, the greatest discovery of mankind is that people can change their lives if they change their attitude. And he also made a statement about success. And that is, success is an inner ideal followed persistence by courage, was his statement about success. So you need courage to succeed. And most people, they focus on the wrong things. They focus on what they don't have instead of focusing what they really have. And we will attract what we think about. That's its attitude of gratitude. And, you know, the giving is starting the receiving process. So many people don't realize that giving is actually starting the receiving process. Most people, they say, but what's in it for me? What do I get? When they should ask themselves, what am I becoming in the process? Because we will attract what we become. And another thing that's really important in the process when you're becoming is expectations. And expectations is not about expect that you should be successful yourself. It's about expect that others can also be successful. Have great expectations. Because when people feel that you expect something good from them, they will actually be more productive. And they will become more successful. So expectations is a great denominator in your success. So not only for you. And there's a great story about expectations I heard many years ago. And there was this team of psychologists that wanted to test the power of expectation. So what they did, they said they took a random school somewhere in the United States, and they went to that school and said, hey, we're a team of psychologists here, and we're going to test out, a thing that we have. We're onto something with expectations. And, in American schools, a lot of schools are private, and they actually, they feed themselves from private donors. So donors will give money to schools where the grades are good, and less money to the school where the grades are not so good. So these psychologists say, hey, we can help you. We can help you get your grades up with your students by the experiment that we have. So they said that we're going to pick out half a class with the best students that you have. And then we're going to pair them up with the best teachers that you have in this school. And then we're going to study them and see how they motivate the students and follow it up and see how the grades will turn out. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. So they picked out the students and they picked out the teachers, so the best students and the best teachers. And a semester went by, and they were checking out the results. And it proved that the students had improved the results by 20 to 30% in their experiment. And when they presented this result to the teachers go like, well, it was nothing, it was really easy because, we had the best students in the school. So why shouldn't we raise the grades? And the psychologist said, well, this was this experiment and we actually didn't pick the best students. We picked the lousiest students in the school. And the teacher went like, wow. But again, you had the best teachers, so probably that's why we raised, the grades. And said, well, we didn't pick the best teachers either. So expectations has a lot to do with people's success. When you expect someone to be successful, they have a bigger chance of succeed. So I think it's a great story that tells us that we should expect good things. If we expect the good things will happen. And we will attract the stuff that we want. And in this theme, I think also that in the end, we need all the stuff. We need the goal setting. We need the focus. We need the action. We need the attitude, everything. But most of all is action. The most important key of everything is action. When you take action and you feel a little bit down, a little low, that low and down will disappear. Action is the best motivator of them all. So if you do that, the best of your life will be the rest of your life, because you're not who you think you are. You are who you think you are. Thank you.
Now the time has come to hear more about the launch of Epic1 Lotto. And to get us ready for this and more prepared, please welcome to the stage Jonathan and Natalie.
Hey everyone! It's so great to be here with you today, Jonathan, and learn more about the Epic1 Lotto.
It is great indeed, Natalie. Today we will start the roll-up for CROWD1 members.
Now let's start with some basic facts about the Epic1 Lotto, and then go into how the rollout will take place.
So Epic1 Lotto is the world's #1 ticket messenger service. So what does that mean?
Well, it means that Epic1 Lotto enables you to purchase real tickets to the world's 6 most popular national lotteries. Epic1 Lotto gives you easy access to lottery tickets from Powerball, Mega Millions, Lotto America, Lotto, and Euro Millions in Europe.
So some of the amazing perks about Epic1 Lotto is it enables you to purchase real tickets from the world's 6 most popular national lotteries. You get up to 20% discount for multi-draw purchases. You have the Play Together, Win Together, where you join the weekly Crowd 50/50 syndicate. The 100% transparency with scan images in your control panel in your back office, mobile and desktop user-friendly website, and of course a 24/7 customer service.
Epic Lotto is a lottery syndicate containing a group of people who play together rather than individually.
A Crowd 50/50 syndicate ticket is a ticket for a weekly syndicate played on the Mega Millions and Powerball lotteries, where half of all the winnings are paid out to the person who purchased the ticket, and the other half is added to a pool, which will be shared equally between all the ones who purchased tickets.
Now, to join the syndicate for the following week, the customer needs to buy at least one CROWD1 50/50 syndicate ticket in either Mega Millions or Powerball between the hours of 12 a.m. on a Monday and 11:59 p.m. on a Sunday.
This all sounds very exciting. So when we will get access, Natalie?
I can understand you're eager because so am I, Jonathan. This is a great product to be used in your network and also a lot of fun to play together and potentially win together. Now, the rollout of Epic1 Lotto will be based on title, and when it is your turn, you will find out more in your back office.
Great, of course. How long would you estimate the rollout to take?
Well, since we're millions of members, this type of rollout takes a bit of time, but just practice patience. And your invite will be with you within a few weeks. Cool. That is all about Epic1 Lotto for today. Now let's all prepare to play together and
win
together.
Members around the world, our first year, 2019, we became 1 million members around the world. Our second year, we became 21 million members around the world. And we have not even started. I want to thank all the members for the great job. A lot of people have done things that no one have done before in this industry. I also want to thank all people in the company, all management that have been working day and night in a year when everything was changing. The world had been in lockdown, but CROWD1 has not been in lockdown. We have been working to give people around the world an opportunity, a chance to get a second business. A business that can be the difference between a life and a much better life. 2020 have been a year where we as a company have been moving much faster than any of us could believe. We had to learn, even that we are an online company, we had to become a much more online company. We had to find new ways of building a business. And I'm so proud of all people in the network and all people in the company for the amazing job that have been done. A couple of months ago, journalists said that we didn't launch enough products and services. I don't hear them anymore, because we have delivered more products and more services than any other company in this industry. And we have not only been changing this industry forever, we are changing the online world. And this is nothing compared to what we are going to do in 2021. We have just been warming up. Next year, we will deliver things that no one has seen before in this industry. Products and services that I know that people will not even believe when they see it. I'm looking so much forward to 2021. Thank you very much.
Wow, what a day it's been, ladies and gentlemen. We have now come to the end of this event, and we really do hope you've enjoyed the entertainment, that you feel inspired and filled with new knowledge that you also can apply in your businesses, and also, of course, that you were inspired by the CROWD1 impactors and their amazing impact stories.
And if you haven't done so already, make sure to sign up for Migster today.
And on our social media pages, such as YouTube and Facebook, you can find all the tutorials shared today. And they are great to share in your network for further education.
So once again, thank you all for watching today. We wish you happy Christmas holidays, and we look forward to seeing you in the new year of 2021. Until then, stay safe and stay healthy. And what better way to end this event and look to the future of 2021 than to listen to our amazing artists, Måns Zelmerlöw and Dotter.
Sick of sleeping with the light on, chasing shadows with the broken hearted, running out of fools to hide from. But you always see the truth. Yours is the hand that I hold. You're all I need. Oh, walk with me. I'm a million miles away from who I wanna be. Don't give up on me. I know I made mistakes. Just promise that you'll stay. Walk with me and tell me that I'm never alone, never alone. And tell me, 'cause I'm tired of walking alone.
Even though the road is so long, I know you take me back to where it started. It seems as though I only go wrong, but you